Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be making some stew snappers. Let's get started. Here I have some gray snapper that I bought from the West Indian store. I went ahead and washed it with some lemon and I started seasoning it up with some salt, some adobo, some ground black pepper, and some fish seasoning that I bought from the West Indian store as well. I'm also going to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of fresh homemade green seasoning. And I'm going to go ahead and mix all the ingredients with the snapper and make sure that all the fishes is evenly coated with all the seasoning. And then set it aside, let it marinate for about 2 to 3 minutes before I start the frying process. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and set up my oil to heat up and my flour as well to coat my fish. And then we're going to also start prepping all our ingredients for the tomato base for the stew for our fish. So now that our oil is heated up nicely, we're going to go ahead and place our fish into the flour like so, and we're going to coat the fish evenly on all sides. Then we're going to go ahead and shake off the excess flour and then place the fish into the hot oil. Once you place the fish into the hot oil, please do not move the fish. It will break easily. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue this process. We're going to go ahead and coat the fish into the flour, shake off the excess, and then place it into the oil. Once again, we're going to go ahead and place the fish into the flour, coat the fish on all sides evenly, shake off the excess, place it into the oil, and we're going to repeat this process until we fried off all our fish. So now that our fish is fried up nicely and it's golden brown, we're going to go ahead, remove the fish from the oil, place it on paper towel, and set it aside. Now we're going to go ahead and start making our tomato base for our stew. I have some chopped tomatoes, celery leaf, green onion, parsley, some tomato paste, thyme, some green seasoning, onion and garlic, pepper, tomato cube, some black pepper. I heated up some oil and I'm going to go ahead and add my sliced onions. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some chopped garlic. Once I added the chopped garlic, I'm going to saute for a minute. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my green seasoning. I'm going to give this bad boy a stir, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my curry pepper. Now that I added the curry pepper, I'm going to go ahead and add my celery leaves, my green onion or scallion, and then I'm going to go in with my chopped parsley. I'm also going to go ahead and add some dry thyme. I do not have fresh thyme on hand, so I'm using dry thyme. If you have fresh thyme, that's all good. You can go ahead and add that. We're going to go ahead now and add our tomato paste. Once I added the tomato paste, I'm going to go ahead and stir it up and let the tomato paste and all the ingredients fry up nicely until the tomato paste become darker in color. I'm going to let the tomato paste fry up for about 3 to 5 minutes or so. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper, and I'm going to stir this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tomato cubes. Just an FYI, tomato cubes do have salt in them and they're optional in this recipe, but I love it in this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and stir everything up. I'm going to go ahead now and add my chopped tomatoes, and then I'm also going to go ahead, stir it up, and add some salt. Not too much salt because the tomato cubes do have salt. So I'm going to go ahead, stir this bad boy up and let it cook until it's translucent. Once the tomatoes and everything is translucent, we're going to go ahead and add water. So now the tomatoes cooking up nicely, I'm going to go ahead and add my water, and I'm going to taste and adjust the seasoning. And it tastes fine to me, and that's all, guys. I'm going to go ahead now and place this fried snapper into the gravy. Once I place the fried snapper into the gravy, I'm making sure that the gravy is covered the fish. Guys, don't forget that all the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. So please don't forget to check it out. So now that the fish is submerged into the gravy, I'm going to go ahead and put a lid onto my pan, and I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes on medium to medium low heat, and let all that goodness come together and incorporate together. And that's it, guys, stew snapper. I'm gonna go ahead and serve this up with some rice, but you can serve it with roti as well. And until next time, guys, please stay safe and please don't forget to subscribe, share, or like. Bye.